Video might be a little bit different because normally, I'm just kind of like sarcastic, going all over the place, but this actually means a lot to me, and this is probably going to be a really special video to me. I occasionally like to get serious, occasionally. Like 1 out of 100 videos, I would say, I keep a straight face for more than 5 seconds. But I love Gabrielle more than I ever thought I would. You guys know I was in love with Gabrielle years before we even started dating. And I never thought that at the age that I'm at and, the way that my life is going, that I would care so much about one person in particular. I never thought that would be me. In middle school and even early in high school, I was a bit of a horn dog. I really liked girls. Like, I almost said girls. Oh my gosh. I really liked women. I like girls. I like plural. And the fact that I've basically fallen in love with this one girl, so much so to the point where I can't stop thinking about her. I'm always thinking, like, I'm telling you, like, everything I do, she's considered, or whatever I'm doing, I'm always wondering what she's doing, or when we're together, I'm not thinking about anything else. It's hard to explain, and it's honestly shocking when I really sit down and think about it, but I wanted to make that apparent for her. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a perfect example of what happened. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Oh my god, I did not know this was gonna hurt so bad. I actually wanted to do, which was making videos for you guys. That's always what I've wanted to do. That's my whole life. That's been it. Gabrielle knows this, my family knows it. It's always just been making YouTube videos, and it just didn't make sense to me why I was doing all this stuff until we broke up. And I was like, wait, this is what it feels like to lose your business, to lose your dream, to lose your dream girl. It quickly made me realize, wait, this fraternity is not important to me. These people I'm so eager to impress or so scared of their opinions, they do not. If I could go back to middle school, I would just beg myself to do what I wanted. Play video games, start making YouTube videos, learn how to edit, because that's what you want to do. Learn how to cook because that's what you want to do. Don't try to play sports. Don't try to run track. That just makes you anxious and sad. Why would you want to do that? Because the cool kids are doing it? It doesn't matter when you're in middle school. The same thing applies in high school too. In high school, focus on making friends, developing true skills that revolve around what you're interested in. And you need to take this into consideration when you decide what you want to do, because if you are just going in every direction except the one you want to, you are setting yourself up for failure. How many kids from our school went to college and dropped out within a month?
Oh my gosh, there's so many.
Because they've never had to basically make... Guys, we went to a preppy, private Catholic school, so all these kids were pretty much sheltered their whole lives. When they get into the real world, it's like, wait, I have no purpose outside of my high school sports. I don't know what I want to do.
Like mom and dad doing everything for them.
Well, yeah, like they're used to, not having to do anything for themselves, and all of a sudden they have to, but they don't enjoy it because they've set their lives up for like no real fulfillment. Fulfillment is the key. Fulfillment is the key. Okay, it doesn't matter how hard it is. I would rather work all day long for something that I felt fulfilled. For example, I get up at 2 in the morning and then 6 in the morning for my dogs. But it doesn't feel like work. But if I had to get up at 2 in the morning or 6 in the morning to go and do homework, I would die, guys. I would die.
This morning studying before my exam.
I would not be able to do it. That would just not be something I could do. When you do good on a test that you do not care about, you feel pleasure, you do not feel happiness. You do not feel passionate about that test. You do not. And if you don't know the difference, that's concerning. The day I figured out that cooking, working out, and you don't learn this overnight. Just health in general. Those are like my true passions. When you can really figure that out. Like, we've worked months on our diet guides, our workout routines.
And
it doesn't feel like work.
It's been so much fun.
But if I spent that amount of time on an essay, even if I got an A, I would not care. I would not care. Because it's not fulfilling. I don't see this as dictating where my life goes. It has no part in it.
For me, it's just different because, like, that type of thing is fulfilling to me. Because, like, I'm wanting to become a doctor.
But not very many people watching this are going to be a doctor.
Yeah.
I'm saying find what you like to do and sort of structure your life in that direction from an early age. Don't wait till college to decide you want to be a YouTuber. You're too late.
It'll be way too late.
You are way too late. You just don't know the culture. You don't know the way it works, okay? When you want to do something, you will have started doing it or thinking about it from a very young age. I've wanted to do YouTube my whole life. I've been working out for a very long time, eating a lot my whole life. So
You get the idea.
But here's the thing, even if someone's telling you whenever you're younger, like, oh no, don't do that, don't go make YouTube videos, because that's like a waste of your time, where are you going to go with that? Take it into consideration,
You should
but
100%.
don't stop yourself from doing it.
Most people around you want the best for you. You should take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
But pursue what you want. Like, no one believed in YouTube, no one knew what it was going to be, but I believed in it, so I kept doing it.
I didn't even believe in it half the time that we were doing.
But that doesn't mean I'd be on Twitter every day talking about how I'm hated on, or I have such a hard life, or, you know, I'm making a rap song about how my teachers are stupid and I'm so smart. I took everything into consideration when I was deciding what I wanted to do. There comes a point where you just realize, as a human, as an individual, as something that is not like anyone else, with different experiences and perspectives, you have a very particular brain that tells you what you want to do. And no one else can relate to that. And you shouldn't expect them to. But you should 100% take that into consideration when you're deciding what you want to do in life, because it will help you avoid losing your girlfriend because you went in the wrong direction. And that is the point I wanted to make, and it took me a very long time too.
We got it.
I've always had that type of personality where I've just always been that way. I've always been sarcastic. I've always been like egotistical. I've always been like a bag. I really have. And like, I've accepted that. I never had a problem accepting that. I was just like, okay, this is just how I am. And I didn't realize how vulnerable I am and insecure I am until like pretty recently. I actually want to start off by talking about when Gabrielle and I were dating, and then we broke up in like the beginning of the school year. It changed me. I wasn't the same person. I wasn't as carefree. I wasn't as certain. I wasn't as happy, laid back. I could relax. Nowadays I can't. I cannot relax ever. No matter what we're doing, no matter who I'm with, no matter what the situation is, I cannot. And I'd honestly gotten used to that. I've been used to that for a long time. I've just kind of accepted it, and I've just essentially decided that over time it would get better, and I would just be a stronger person, and that's the way I've always looked at it. But recently I have looked like a complete piece of shit in these recent videos, and I totally recognize that, and I don't expect anyone to think otherwise. The things I say are not okay. I'm mean. I'm always seem to be attacking Gabrielle in these videos, and I am being totally honest and genuine as much as I can be when I say that I am not like that off camera. I don't know what it is. I am not like that at all. When we're just together, I do not act like that. And for some reason, I think it's funny. I really do. I think like the more sarcastic I can be and the more I put Gabrielle down, the funnier I am. And it's not the case at all. But for some reason, I feel that way. And I don't know why. I genuinely think that makes me a bad person. I totally recognize that. I think I need help. And Gabrielle's been telling me I need help for a while now. Not because of that, but just because of my like issues with handling stress and stuff at this point. But I've never really taken it too seriously until now, because usually when we would film, it was like my getaway. I could relax. It was like a therapy for me filming. It was always fun. I was always like, what can I say that'll make that even funnier? And in the process of trying to be funny, I overstep, and I just become a complete piece of crap to the person that I care most about. And that's become really apparent to me, and to you guys as well. I've been reading your comments, and normally when I would get anxious or scared or couldn't sleep or anything like that, I'd go and read my comments on my videos, because normally they'd be like really positive and, you know, telling me I was funny and whatnot, and that would always help. But recently I've just been reading comment after comment after comment of people telling me I'm a terrible boyfriend, I'm a piece of shit, I'm mean all the time, don't care about her. And like I said, I've always been able to deal with criticism and hate comments, always. But when it's about the person you literally would do anything for, it just hits different for me. I don't know how to process it. It just hits harder. You know, you can You can say whatever you want. It just doesn't bother me. And I thought that I've always felt like that was a good characteristic to have, a good trait. But like saying that I'm like terrible to the person that I really do care about the most, God, it's like is not. I don't know how to process it. The thing is, I don't expect you to understand. I don't expect you to. When you watch that video, I totally get why you would be so upset. I get it. You're watching 15 minutes of our 24-hour day, and the entire freaking video, it seems like I am just terrible. And I always think it's funny. I always think that, like, you know, my little subtle jabs to Gabrielle, making fun of her, whatever. I've always thought it was funny until now. And it's just a big wake-up call, I guess. And I'm trying to learn from it. But obviously in the process of learning from it and becoming a better person, it's hard. It's really hard. And I want to make it clear that Gabrielle means more to me than anything. That is something you will never understand. You will never know. And I have no interest in you knowing. I don't feel like I need to prove that to anyone. But Gabrielle means more to me than anything, and she knows that. Gabrielle wanted to film this video with me. She wanted to like back me up or whatever. But I felt like this was just for me to talk. I didn't need her to be there to do what she always does, which is support me and be nice and kind and be patient with me and help me when I need it. I felt like this was up to me to.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
Gabrielle, I just got here and I found this note and I found my stuff and some of your stuff that I still consider your stuff, and I don't understand what's going on, what this letter even means, why you're not picking up your phone, why no one's even here. But you need to call me or let me know what's going on, because it's just breaking my heart. I don't understand what this all means and why this is happening, so just let me know. I love you, bye. What's up? No. I didn't know who else to call, so I figured I'd call you. I'm kind of panicking right now, so I show up to Gabrielle's apartment. She's not here. She told me to come over, but she's not here. Neither are any of her friends. She's got this basket of all of my stuff with a letter, all of my stuff and all the stuff I've given her, and then a letter that's basically saying that we've like grown apart and she's essentially broken up with me. I'm just in shock. I don't know how to react to it. I'm totally serious. This just happened. Like I've not been here for more than 15 minutes. I've just been sitting and pacing and rereading this stupid letter. I have no idea. I've been thinking about it and I don't know. Like I did not expect this at all. We literally were on the phone with each other yesterday. We hadn't talked to each other today yet, but I didn't think that was that big of a deal. We talked about some YouTube, like I sent her like a thumbnail for a YouTube video, and that was it. And she seemed pretty short with me, but like not too short or anything like that, you know. I don't even know what to do. I guess I should just leave. I mean, she obviously doesn't want to talk to me, and I don't want to like invade her space or anything. I think she just needs time, but I'm just in shock. I don't know how to react. I don't know how I'm supposed to react. I don't get it. I don't understand it at all. So I'm just gonna stay calm, I guess. No, like she showed no signs of this happening at all. Like I was not expecting this at all. Like there was nothing she did that would even hint at this being a thing. So I don't know what's going through her head. I don't even know if I really want to know, but like she won't tell me anyway. So I guess I'm just forced here to just sit and panic and cry. Like I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I really, really love that girl, man. I still do, obviously. I can't lose this girl. I cannot lose Gabrielle. I mean, whatever it takes, like I'm gonna get her back. I don't care what it takes. I don't know what I've done or what she's going through, but I'm gonna fix it. But until then, I'm just gonna be so confused because I don't know. What am I supposed to say, dude? I just didn't know. I didn't want to like jump out this window, so I figured if I called you, I honestly, if I told you I was gonna jump out the window, you'd probably just tell me to FaceTime it. So. Well, I'm not gonna make you sit here and talk to me and be my therapist for the rest of the day. I'll probably call you tonight. We could probably hang out because I'm probably gonna be a pretty big loner with a boner. So. I'll see you, man.